Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel again. I hope you're all fine. The coronation night for Miss Universe 2021 guys is very fast approaching. So here is my top 5 for the interview challenge. I hope you enjoy watching guys. And I would like to give credit to Empire Philippines channel because I got this video from their uploads. So please don't forget to subscribe them Empire Philippines YouTube channel.
Now, we have Maureen Krista Robelwitz from Pangasinan.
Hi everyone, I'm Marie Krista Robelwitz. I'm 23, representing Pangasinan. I describe myself as a third culture kid because I was born and raised in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia to a German dad and a Filipina mom. From a very young age, I've been very aware of different cultures and religions, which helped my cultural sensitivity, but gave me a lot of stories to tell. According to my friends, my favorite way to start a sentence is in Germany, in the Philippines, and Saudi Arabia, because I've lived in all those places. Some people may perceive me as shy, but once I start talking, especially if it's something that I'm passionate about, like acting, makeup, travel, there is no end.
So, Mao, how would you describe your beauty to a blind person?
I would say that the beauty from the outside is not as important. What is more important is the beauty from the outside. And my beauty is I am kind despite my bad experiences in life. I've experienced so many things, but I wouldn't want anyone else to experience that.
It is often said that high risk equals high reward. What have you risked in pursuit to become Miss Universe Philippines?
I have risked my mental health. I've had a lot of struggles with my mental health, but I know that this journey will make it all worth it. I know that despite my struggles, I'll be able to overcome this.
How has the pandemic challenged you?
The pandemic has challenged me in a way that I have gotten so comfortable being an introvert. So this one is another challenge, getting out of my comfort zone again, and really utilizing my platform to inspire so many.
Thank you very much, Marie. Kirsten Daniel Delavine from Masbate.
Hello, good evening. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Kirsten Daniel Delavine, and my nickname is Kesses. I am from Masbate City. And the story that I want to tell you is that I am a miracle baby. My mother and father had 8 pregnancies, and I was the only one who survived. And when I was 6 years old, I suffered from a viral encephalitis with only 5% chance of living, and I survived. I think that the universe has been very kind to me, and I think that it's my job to give back that kindness. Thank you.
Your first question is, some people say that pageants foster stereotypes. What would you tell them?
Mr. Voltaire, I think that belief is in itself a stereotype. There is no good thing or bad thing, it's how you think about it. And actually, joining a beauty pageant and being your truest self, that is the best way to break that stereotype. It's all in the mind. It's about expressing yourself and being truly who you are. Thank you.
According to Shakespeare, the eyes are the windows to the soul. What would people see if they looked into your eyes?
Mr. Voltaire, I absolutely love that quote, and I think that the eyes are the first thing I see when I look at someone. And in my eyes, people can see that I am ready for this. I think of the Miss Universe job as something that I was born to do, and that I will be putting my whole heart into it. Thank you so much.
Lastly, how has the pandemic challenged you?
Mr. Voltaire, I think that being away from my work, which is in showbiz, I get to be with people every day in show business and make them smile. So 1.5 years of not being able to do that has been very sad, but I was able to recalibrate and remember who I was with, who I inspired before I even came to showbiz. And I think it's very important to really recenter.
Thank you very much. Next, we have Mirjan Hipolito from Angeles City. Hi, Mirjan.
Hi, Sir Voltaire. Hi, everybody. I'm Mirhan Hipolito. Yes, it's Mirhan and not Mirjan. I'm 24 years old from Angeles City. I currently work as a writer on financial markets, but aside from the serious job that I have, I'm actually a social butterfly. I love to have fun and I love to make conversation with others. And aside from that, I also have a part of me that just likes reading books and cooking because I'm a vegetarian and I'm the only one in the family who's a vegetarian. So yes, I do have a choice. And I also have an inclination to baking because I love bread. That's just about me.
Your first question is, you're going on a 14-hour plane ride. Which celebrity would you like to sit next to?
It would definitely be Robert Pattinson because he is my childhood crush. I've watched his films, especially The Twilight, and I just love that he is not only beautiful on the inside, but he also has a purpose. He also knows how to sing. He has a soulful voice. So it's definitely Robert Pattinson.
What do you think your generation will be remembered for?
My generation will be remembered for their ability to use our voices and the collective action that we have in order to call for greater action on very relevant issues. Right now, millennials are very aware of what is happening in the society, and that is exactly what we are going to be remembered.
How has the pandemic challenged you?
Oh, to be honest, it was very challenging for me, especially that I lost my job, my dream job. I was a flight attendant before, but it also opened so much opportunities for me. Right now, I currently work as a writer, and I never thought that I could be a writer, but the pandemic made me a writer, and that's just something that I'm very thankful about.
Thank you so much, Mir. Now we have Steffi Rose Abarasturi from Cebu Province.
Hi, maayong adlaw. I'm Steffi Rose Pearson Abarasturi, proudly representing Cebu Province. So things that you should know about me is that I'm an island girl. So I really enjoy swimming with the fishes. I even saw a pregnant seahorse, and at the same time, I swam together with treasure sharks. Can you imagine that? Aside from that, I love visiting the farms, and I even vaccinated thousands of chicks. And lastly, I'm a Sinulog dancer and a woman of God. So that's it about me. Thank you so much.
So Steffi, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your beauty and why?
For me, I rate my beauty, of course, 10. I'm really blessed at what God has given me and also my parents because of that. For me, beauty is about being comfortable with your own skin, like knowing and accepting who you are. For me, that's really beautiful. And beauty is skin deep. It's not just about the physique, but it's what's really in here. For me, that's beautiful. That's why I rate myself 10. Thank you.
Do you think there should be stricter censorship on social media because of widespread misinformation, defamation, and cyberbullying?
For me, I totally agree with that. With now me as a social media person, as a queen plus tindera, I've always been into social media. And it's really important for me to filter what I post and what I share. And now people are taking advantage of the disadvantages of social media. Like, we have to remind ourselves and put a borderline for us not to hurt other people. And remind that to make use of the social media the way it is designed.
How has the pandemic challenged you?
Okay. This pandemic, I've encountered so many problems, but I rose up and stand with this challenge. With this pandemic, I learned so many things, like the value of communication. Before, I never really asked someone, how are you doing? But with this pandemic, people mean so much to me. That's why with this pandemic, communication, life, and time itself is so important for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Steffi.
Thank you so much.
Next up, we have Victoria Velasquez Vincent from Cavite.
Hi, I'm Victoria Velasquez Vincent, representing my beloved Cavite. I am an architect and a heritage conservationist, and aside from being a lover of all things visually creative, I'm also a lover of poetry and anything underrated. So whether it be the food that people typically don't like or the places less traveled, you will always find me going against the grain. I am a Virgo and the epitome of a Virgo at that. which means I'm obsessed with being organized and solving problems and nurturing the growth of those around me. Fun fact, you will never find anyone with a better memory than me. Whether it's your birthday, your phone number, or what I had for Christmas lunch in 2012, you best believe I will never forget it.
Victoria, would you rather be an Olympic gold medalist or Miss Universe?
That's a hard question because either way, you are bringing so much pride to your country. But for me, I would have to say I would rather be Miss Universe because the prestige that lasts with Miss Universe is so much stronger than what lasts with an Olympic athlete, in my opinion. And with Miss Universe, you only have to do it once and you bring so much pride to your country. Whereas with being an Olympic medalist, you have to keep improving. Every year you have to do better and better. So for me, yeah, I think I'd go with Miss Universe, but also because I'm not really that sporty.
Now, global warming has caused dramatic climate changes worldwide. As a beauty queen, how will you help in protecting our environment?
It starts with the changes that you make in your own personal life and then extending that and using the platform that we have in Miss Universe Philippines to encourage other people to do the same thing. So for example, for me, I have actually converted to being 90% vegan because I know that animal agriculture contributes to so much of the issues that climate change causes. And so even that minor change, I know I'm contributing to such a large issue, and I know that I can use my platform to encourage other people to do the same.
How has the pandemic challenged you?
Above all else, the pandemic has challenged me in a way that has made me both stronger and more independent. I spent the first year of the pandemic in New Zealand and had the privilege of having that safety and security, but I still chose to sacrifice all of those things and relocate to the Philippines in January. And if there's anything that journey's taught me, it's that you might need to make some sacrifices along the way and you might need to give up on so many things and let go of so many things in your life, but you should never let anything, not even a worldwide pandemic, get in the way of your dreams.
Thank you so much, Victoria.
Thank you so much too.
Actually, my own way of judging, guys, basically based on how the candidates answer the questions clearly and how eloquent they are when delivering their speech. So I know some of you may agree or disagree with me, but it's just a matter of choosing one in this category, which is the interview category, that really stood out. So again, I would like to thank Infar Philippines for their video. And please guys, don't forget to subscribe them as well. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and then click the notification bell so that you will be notified for my next videos. Thank you so much for watching.